Now to today's weather alert, TJ, doesn't feel as windy now as it did yesterday, but I think that's going to change later today, right?
Yeah, it's relatively calm. Just a little ripple there in the water there in New Bedford Harbor, but the winds really pick up as we go through the late night. They'll actually kind of gradually increase through the afternoon, but the strongest of the winds is tonight. So here are the details. Wind advisory now in effect for pretty much all of Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Could be looking at west and northwesterly winds gusting 50 to 55 miles an hour. However, out on Block Island, you've got a high wind warning. You could be looking at gusts to 60. Power outages are possible. Again, here's some of the details of those strong winds we're expecting. Winds increasing through the evening. They're really strong as we go through the late night. Strongest like 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. That's when those winds could be 50 to 60, maybe even some isolated gusts to 65 miles an hour. That would be like probably out on Block Island. Impacts, tree, power line damage, could be some outages. So before you go to bed, make sure those devices are being charged and have some flashlights ready just in case there's a power disruption. We are looking at a lot of clouds right now in the Providence area and even in Newport, although a little bit brighter here in Newport. The sun will be returning in a little bit. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s, mid to upper 50s right now. You can see all the clouds moving in ahead of a warm front. Got a little break in the clouds back here across Connecticut. That will belong to us for quite a few hours. But look at this system working its way towards southern New England. There's the area of low pressure moving through the Great Lakes. Warm front pushes on through first, and then this cold front, and this means business. It's going to be working its way toward us as we go into the evening. Now, out ahead of it, like very late in the evening, after 10 p.m. or so, there could be some showers and thunderstorms. Any thunderstorms that do come through our area could potentially be on the strong side. Maybe some strong wind gusts just within those thunderstorms. But behind the front, it's going to get windy everywhere here in southern New England with those wind gusts overnight between 50 and 60 miles an hour. So, yeah, certainly could be looking at some issues late in the night, and especially in terms of power outages and wind damage. First thing tomorrow morning, not going to be quite as windy as the overnight, but still really windy with those winds gusting to 40 miles an hour or so. As we go into the afternoon, the wind starting to ease. We're looking at sunshine for Thursday, Friday, a blend of clouds and sun. I think we're dry during the day, but as we go into late Friday night, could be looking at some rain showers arriving, and they'll be around, I think, maybe Saturday morning. For today, temperatures upper 50s to around 60 degrees with blends of clouds and sun. Winds will be picking up a little bit from the southwest, 5 to 15, maybe gusting 25 in the Providence area at the coastline. Could be gusting to 35 by late afternoon. So here's the breakdown for the evening. We're looking at mainly dry evening, but after 10 p.m. into midnight, we're looking at the chance for some showers and maybe a thunderstorm. Then after midnight, very windy, gusts 50 to maybe up to 60 miles an hour out on Block Island. Still very windy at 6 a.m. So it's going to be a windy morning commute tomorrow. Looking at the rest of the day, though, we're looking at the winds to be easing. Temperatures tomorrow much cooler, about 52 degrees. And as we look at your 7-day forecast, we are expecting to see clouds moving in Friday, maybe some showers late Friday, early Saturday, dry Saturday afternoon. Sunday, starting off dry, then we'll see some rain showers returning for the afternoon. So some showers for the upcoming weekend. But yeah, really strong winds expected for tonight.
All right, and no more Halloween decorations we have to tie down. Unless you still have them out.
The Christmas or whatever decorations, you got to tie those down.
Some people might have
now.
Christmas. All right, TJ, thank you. And the stories we're working on new tonight on 12 News starting at 4. The latest from Fall River after arrests in yet another so-called street takeover from the weekend. An update on the investigation and reaction from the city. Then coming up at 5, updates on the government shutdown, now the longest in U.S. history. We're checking in on air traffic controllers who have been working without pay. Then at 6, our own Ted Nisi with his exclusive interview with former Fall River Mayor Will Flanagan weeks after he was stabbed. The coverage you can count on continues tonight starting on 12 News at 4.